Great. Andrew's story, although set in a world not quite our own, is very relatable. What are some of the ideas in the film that you think will resonate with the movie audience?
Right now, the contrast between the rich and the poor is very relevant, and almost to a point where it's scary. I think people will see what if what keeps happening, if this keeps happening in our world, if you know if it becomes even more segregated, then I think the classes, then I think it could, we might end up living in a world where, you know, where we also have to, no, I don't know how to say that. I guess it's just, things can just keep getting worse, and this world that we see in this movie that Andrew created seems so impossible to live in, because you either have nothing or everything, and I feel like the gap is just widening in our society. So, and we wouldn't want to live like that, obviously. So, but also, I think people will be reminded of how much the obsession with youth is wasting our time, and our preoccupation with it is unhealthy.
So, what was missing in Sylvia's life of wealth and luxury that leads her into a new life of being a near-destitute fugitive?
She was really not even living at all. She was waking up every day and doing the same exact things, being followed by the same people in the same small town, same small time zone that she was raised in. And it's just, there's no risk-taking, there's no excitement, and there's no adventure, and she doesn't know much about the world around her except what she finds in her little box. And so it's kind of like being held prisoner. So she just wants out, and she doesn't really care anymore if she has less time than she's used to. I think she's just ready to explore or die, or just end her life in this hell that she thinks she lives in.
Nice. Will and Sylvia come from very different environments, and in many ways they couldn't be more different from one another. So what about Will does Sylvia find so attractive?
Will has nothing to lose, so he's just confident and strong. He's playing with fire, and he has no qualms about it, and it's pretty badass. I think she sees in him what she wishes she were, what she wishes she could be. Just somebody that, is fighting for truth and justice. And even though she has that in her, she hasn't yet been able to behave that way until, of course, he forces her in his direction.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
That's it.
Sorry.
No, you're great. Thank you so much. It was nice meeting you.